Turn around, 'cause but thinking this fun, picking fun, girls and sexual amenities. Show me other down, but she don't be dripping in the morning. That's why this is all I hear. She said, oh, what is this? Alright. Start of a week. I might even skip. Okay. So we open with a gap. I don't know. I mean, I guess this gap will partially, we want to see this good fill, but what would this even look like? That's annoying. So we open low. So here's our open. Okay, so we just left this gap behind. So we want to see this wick form on Monday. So open low. This is Sunday. Let's hope we don't trade back into that. Monday. So I mean, so this looks like a reversal on that form. Daily candle, open low, and then we're probably gonna close around here. We could because this gap isn't a gap until we close with that gap, basically, right? Just because this candle did this doesn't mean that price can't fill this in, right? Even though it's a gap on here, it's not like a gap on like the daily chart yet. So let's see what Monday does. Okay, exactly. So Monday filled in that gap. I'm gonna skip the week because this doesn't even support what I want to see. It doesn't support expansion, or if it doesn't really support, we open low and then we already traded back up towards that open, and then towards I guess our drawn liquidity, which is that gap. So we fill that gap. So I'm gonna skip this week. Go to next week. Yeah. Sheesh, we expanded. Oh my gosh, we almost expanded all the way to open low. I mean, I guess. Yeah, I'm not messing with that. This was clean now when I look at everything. Was there even an entry for me? Put in that reversal. Started expanding away, changed state delivery, validating this low. Then 8 a.m. came around, put on a continuation signature. Expanded all the way higher. I wonder if we can reach this strong liquidity previous week highs. Ooh, we're starting to drop. We didn't reach it, but I mean, hey, it's still clean. A few pips caught, but we want to get in somewhere around here. So I don't even think there was really much opportunity. Somewhere down here. All right, next week. Let's see. No problem. All right, so we have this week's open. So we want to see what it supports. So that Monday form, and then we can decide, okay, this is the open. Alright, so off rip, it looks like we're trading open high, low close. So let's see. Monday. Okay, Monday's still forming. Alright. Monday. Dang, come on, Tuesday. Alright, Tuesday. Now, in order for a wick to form, we need to trade away from manipulation. First, we can look at the 4 hour to see if we traded away from anything. So, okay, so as right here. Alright, so first thing I want to see, right? First thing I notice is this change of state delivery. Alright, so marking this out. This can be our protected swing, right? Protected swing. Price came down, came back up, but I want to see if, because this is still, even though we have a change of state delivery, this is a failure swing. Let me see. I mean, it's still a failure swing, but that's just what continuations leave behind, failure swings, right? So we had these failure swings, and we really don't want to trade away from them, because if you look at the 4 hour, it's nothing really major. with this structure. We could be putting a reversal down here too, so I'm gonna mark out these as my failure swings. I want to see these get manipulated first before I do anything. Failure swings. All right, and then on a daily, even if I wanted to look for sales this day on Tuesday, daily open low and then high close. So this doesn't even support expansion to the downside. So we might see these previous day high get hit. So we open low and then expand it up into these highs. So 11 p.m. Let's see. Like I said, so we expanded into these highs. Now it's Tuesday. Open low, high, close. So with this is most likely a reversal. Let's see. Oh, first let's see on this. Also, we have SMT at these highs. Okay, this is not Monday, 10 o'clock. Monday, 10 o'clock. Monday, 10. Alright, so we did not take the highs on right here. So we have an SMT on in what's it called? NZD. SD. We didn't even take these highs either. I don't know, I like this. Took these highs. The question still is, are we getting, so this right now is still a failure swing. I want to see this high get taken out. I'm not gonna do anything. And this day still wouldn't support expansion. So let's see, price should come back up there, take those highs. Okay, boom. Now we took these highs, right? So what do? We open, formed a low, right? We formed a low from this manipulation. Let me mark this out. Alright, so price open, traded lower, traded into this low, right? Manipulated this low, right? We traded into it and then traded away, close above, expansion into a key level. Maybe expanded out on the 4 hour. It might be something different. We just put in that reversal signature, and then even though we would have got stopped out right here if we tried to take that, right? But right here, if we tried to use this wick as our validation wick, even though this wick doesn't even support, it might support expansion. I'm not sure if it traded into anything. But looking at this, what do? Came down here, manipulated this low. We know we manipulated this low because we had this change of state delivery. So open, low, high, close, right? We're expecting price to trade higher. We have failure swings up here, which is basically our drawn liquidity. And this would have been just a short expansion day type of move. Protective swing, right? This becomes a protective swing, and then we can find that key area to create the next candle's wick, or you can just enter straight off of here, even though this is at 12 a.m. or 12 a.m. So I'm really not taking this. But the daily candle just happened to play out in the Asian session. So we from here, what time is this? Same time, Tuesday, 9 a.m. All right, so from here, open high. So once you hit your drawn liquidity, then you can look for reversals, right? And then where we can possibly trade that reversal candle back into is the open of this daily candle, which would be right here. No, wait, I'm tripping. Yeah, which would be right here. So we don't expect price to trade that far past open. So I mean, we could trade back down to these lows, but the main thing I would expect is somewhere in this area, maybe this low right here. Like, it's nothing major, but we took out these highs, right? Protected swings, and it looks like we're gonna manipulate them. I'm not sure. So let's go on NZD USD. Okay, so right here we have an SMT. So I mean, everything's saying, like, if we were gonna go higher, we most likely would not put an SMT in, right? Why we put an SMT aiding our bias unless we had a failure SMT, right? But what I'm seeing right now is that price could go higher. It's a chance. So let's see what plays out. I mean, it could go lower. All right, so we trade a little bit higher. All right, so we make it again. And at this point, I'm done trading. So where was our drawn liquidity? I mean, yeah. So now market is just leaving so many failure swings. So we're still open high. Alright, so we still have this bias to go lower, right? Supporting expansion on to the downside. So Monday we didn't create a wick, nothing was aligned. Now Tuesday, it looks like Tuesday can be aligned for us to go lower. And then we're kind of just expanding. Look, 1 day expansion, 2 day expansion, 3 day expansion. Now I'm expecting for Thursday to retrade. Why is this Wednesday candle? Oh, because we're at. Wait, is my time wrong? I don't know. Alright, so let's see what price does. Once again, we're not looking for anything yet. What time is this? 5 p.m. Daily candle doesn't support. Let's just wait until the time frame. But you see how we left all these failure swings, and then my target, since it's open, high, low, close. My target, if we look at the weekly, it's kind of like, all right, what do? We trade it higher, change state delivery. We trade it into that change of state delivery, right? This was our reversal trade that we had that previous day, but I didn't mark it out, and then we really failed to manipulate it, and then we came back lower, took out these lows. So now it's like, all right, where else can we go, right? Took out this low, and I'm expecting price to either trade, well, external to internal, so either up back up to this high, right, to this high of this range, or somewhere here. No, I'm lying. Well, I'm not sure, because now it looks like we're about to get into consolidation, because we have these highs up here, and then we have these lows, manipulate this low, starting to trade away. So we either could touch this high and then drop down somewhere into this range. I'm not sure, but this might be a no trade week, just because of how we didn't really form that wick on Monday. 4 hour, yeah. So. Alright, so let's see. Oh, I'm not even looking at the time. Alright, so Wednesday, where did we open? Wednesday we open, put this high in, right? Manipulated previous day high. So this is supporting. We open low, right? Let me mark out the open with this candle. Open right here. So we open. Alright, so Wednesday we open, form a high, so open high, and I'm expecting low close. Remember that target I was talking about, these failure swings, right? So failure swing right here, failure swing right here. I want to see price trade all the way down, realistically, down to this is my like final draw on liquidity, but first price does not have to go all the way down here. Where is that on the alley? Right there, right? Alright, so we have open high, and then we starting to get that manipulation, right? We manipulated that high, change state delivery. Now we're getting continuation signatures. So we had consolidation, expansion, right, into these lows. We expanded out, taking out this high, and now we're trading reversal, which is aligned with expansion. This is the phase of price expansion, met with expansion, which we put in a reversal at a key level, which is these highs right here. Also on the far receipt, we took the highs daily. We took daily highs. We took how much highs? Now 6 a.m. Okay, what am I going to do? Alright, 5 a.m. candle, 5 a.m. 4 hour candle open right here. We had candle 1, candle 2. So for this third candle, I can trade this. This is aligned with the expansion. Right. We had a candle 1, candle 2. We're putting in this candle's wick, right? That's the whole question. Can we put this candle's wick in at 5 a.m. So we're gonna see if 5 a.m. supports bullish expansion. 5 a.m. open right here. So 5 a.m. open low. We didn't really trade into anything like crazy, right? We didn't take out these lows. Let me check any SMTs. Oh, that's not good. So we took out 1 hour lows, but we still have these failure swings right down here, right? Like we still didn't manipulate these lows, which I want to see manipulated at this point. Daily chart, like, and this is confusing me where we open, but all right. So what we could see is price trade up into this key area and then give us that manipulation, and we can expand away. So we'll see. Okay. So I don't like how we didn't even reach that fair value gap. Let's see what else. Also, if this was a true SMT, we want to see a strength switch, which I'm not really getting. Alright, so I want to see price trade up into this key area. Somewhere around here is where we did. Okay, so exactly what I said what happened. So what happened? 5 a.m. we opened, right? We put this high in, but I didn't like how we didn't trade into this fair value gap. I would expect price to trade into this fair value gap, but we did put a reversal in, right? We traded into this fair value gap, so I mean it is valid to trade away from this, but me, I just want a little bit more. But this high end, we did not have any reversal signature. Let me check on any this pair right here. No. Oh, okay, so we did, but this is still just. I would not expect this high to hold, especially with this 1 hour for Vega right here. But low-key, when you have this 4 hour structure like this, I'm really not even really supposed to be looking at this. 4 hour, I'm really going to be worried about the 15-minute because now I just want to see this wick form on the 4 hour. So we open at 5. All right, so 5 a.m. open right here. We open, so they're trading higher. Okay, so now this is better on AU. Now this might be at SMT here, which would have validated this trade. What time? Okay, 6:15. 6:15. Okay, we did not take the side. This is even SMT, so I mean it's just ugly price action. And as you see, we drop from there all the way down to the lows. I'm going to drop down to. Is that the weekly low? Okay, no. All the way to those lows down there, so I don't know where we're going from here. So I mean, this week is pretty much done for me. We kind of already open, like we're not really supporting anything left, right? We open, high closed, yeah, and you see we hit this strong liquidity, which was those failure swings, right? And you see we expanded away. So let's go to next week. Alright, so like I said, we traded up into these highs, right? Manipulate these lows, change these highs. Now, a few things. We can either get a chain to stay delivery right here and trade higher, or we can just manipulate that high, right? But I would rather have, okay, this is what I like. So now, what am I expecting? We need the weekly to trade into a key area. Where's our key area? This chain to stay delivery, right? Now, I will see price open low, trade into this weekly key area, and then we can trade higher. So let's see. Get all these charts back together. This is annoying. Even though we open high first, I'm not really worried about this. Let's go to Tuesday. Alright, so we just open high first. So let's see if we can form that low. Okay. Alright, so Monday might have formed a low. I'm not too sure. Traded into this key level on the daily. So Monday open low. I don't like that. I don't even think this supports expansion. We do have a small wick lower. We manipulated these lows on Monday. We don't have a closure above. This is like horrible price action. I'm probably gonna skip this week. Yeah, it's horrible. I think there's just a whole bunch of news this week, so I mean we still did go higher. I don't believe this. It's time to get. And when you have this many charts, it starts to get like confused on what you're looking at. Let's go to next week. The only thing is we're not really trading into any key level. You have a reversal signature here on the weekly though, so let's switch pairs. We're done. Let's just pairs. I'm getting dizzy looking at that. I low-key just want to put one chart on. I'm trying to not look at all these charts. Alright, so okay. My first thing is arbitrating at a key level. Oh, you already see, look. Okay, so this might have actually been a better pair to trade this week. You see we traded into that chain state delivery like I was saying, and we expanded away. So this right here, I mean we can keep expanding, but I'm not sure. I might actually skip this week. Oh, that was nice. Open low, high close. Alright. Okay. Where are we going from here? We have to use the intraday bias to get us that direction wise. Alright, so we opened. Hold on. I even pauses. Edge, bro. Now in my trading stuff. I think so. Which is, oh yeah, I think she might be here. Oh yeah, that mouth. Yeah, that mouth. I beat you. Oh no, I really beat you. I know. I know that running got you right. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that mouth. Funny how it's always been all about you. Alright, so we open low first on the weekly. That's that Monday form. Alright, we're at Monday. It's that Monday form, see what we can do. Alright. This is what I look right here. Alright, so what do we do? Let's mark out start of this week. Alright, so what do we do? Open high, low close. So we open, we form. Oh, actually, hold on. Open low. This I don't think this is support. This doesn't support anything. We open, form below, right? And let's like really look at the 4-hour chart because I mean that the more no. Open low. We open, put in the low, expand it higher, and then close. Had a reversal into back to close. So yeah, this doesn't support anything I want to see. Next week, let's see what price does. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Did I miss out? What's going on? We open, manipulate these lows, expand the open low, high, close. Maybe I am tripping on this one. Alright. Yeah, I'm tripping. That's the main thing now. It's hard to like, when you're trying to backtest, it's hard to like really understand everything that's going on. Like it's annoying. But yeah, this might have been it. So let me think. So we open on the weekly, form below, open the, oh, that's why. Cause it doesn't matter until we hit our drawn liquidity. That's when we can say, all right, this is invalid or not. So I should mark down my drawn liquidity, which will of course be this side right here. Cause all we're doing is just building more confluences to go higher. So we open low, high, and I want to see us trade into our drawn liquidity and close. That's how it works. I don't know why. I'm missing good quality setups just because. But let's see what's next. And it might end it. Does it run up there? What's this, Thursday? I don't think we're going up there. Thursday, yeah, I don't think so. That's so dumb. Alright. Alright, so we open. Right here. Open, that's not Monday for me. Alright. Now, what did we do? Alright. We open from that high. We even have a whole huge change of state level. So open high, low, close. Now I want to see price go straight into this down here. And that's it. That's my drawing for you. Alright. Yeah, we have multiple change of state delivery. So this, alright, so my drawing liquidity, of course, is those lows on there. Change of state delivery. I want to see price trade back up into somewhere around this area, right? Alright. Open. Open high. Alright. Oh wait. Is this even a... Let's see what this is. Okay, perfect too also. Also have SMT. SMT at the high. Let's see if price can trade back up into this range. And then let's go from there. Okay. Where are we on the 4 hour? What time is this? 1 a.m. Alright, let's skip some more. Okay, 1 a.m., 5 a.m. Now the question is, can we put a reversal in here? We open high, we're trading, we expanded into this key area, and now we can get a reversal somewhere off of here, but we just need a framework to match. Okay, so open high, 6 a.m., right? We're in that first hour. What do we have? This candle closure. So we have candle 1, candle 2 close below, right? And then we want to see candle 3 open. Form a twick. And then we can expand lower down to these lows. Alright, let's see. 15 minutes. Alright. Daily, let's see. So we already know the weekly we're looking for lower prices. Daily. Okay, what are we doing here? Oh, this is not looking nice. Just like an indecision candle. I don't like how we already traded lower. I don't like how we open and then traded lower and then. So the daily is open low, high close. The weekly is open high, low close. So the daily and weekly don't match expansion. So I'm not going to skip this day. They don't match expansion to the right direction. See, like yeah. Alright, this is a new day. Alright, so we open low now. What is this? Tuesday still? Okay, so the question we can ask ourselves. No, we didn't run out of liquidity yet though. The weekly does not look nice now, even there for one. But all we're doing is creating fair swings after fair swings. Alright, so open. High. Trade it up into this key area. 9 p.m. Let's see. Let's just see where we're at. We're at 5 a.m. Okay. So now we left fair swings. Daily. Daily is open high. Okay. So we can expand away on that daily. Open high. I want to see low close. Open high, low close. Candle 1, candle 2. I want to see candle 3. Put that reversal in. Oh, actually, let's look at the bottom. Okay, yeah, they're on the same page. So let's see candle 3. Okay. What time is this? 5 a.m. Let's give you a trade. See price can trade up to these highs or to somewhere around this area. Okay. If we start manipulating, we can go lower. Alright. Alright, what time is this? 7:20 a.m. Daily open high, right? We open right here, formed a high, and I want to see price expand lower. Weekly, we open right here, I think. Yeah, we open high, and I want to see us go low close. Open high, low close. 4 hour. 4 hour, we open. But the only thing is, we're not trading away from any key level. So let's see if we have an SMT at these size. But open. 4 hour, open, high, low close. So let's see. And we can catch the expansion down from here. So let's see what another pair is. 80 USD. If we don't have an SMT, we don't have an SMT. Dang. Because none of this is valid to trade away from. Because we don't have that closure that we want to see. On a 4 hour at least. 1 hour don't have a closure. So, but what do we do? Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay, so we do have an SMT with these highs, which is actually perfect. Right. AUD. No, we don't lie. No SMT either. I'm not expecting this these highs though, so this might just be a like a no trade. And a high as hell. Not for long now. Look at this. I gotta also look at when we have news events. But look, this is exactly why we shot up to. That's actually clean. I'm happy I kind of seen that. We did drop a little bit. Yeah, to probably here. I don't know if we have SMT, but it's just a little confusing. Oh no, I wasn't charging my phone this whole time. Okay, I need to. Alright, I'm about to start recording, but